माथे वाला क्वेश्चन है ना, वो लाइफ का सबसे ज़रूरी क्वेश्चन है. क्या बोलते हैं? Well, we've seen the teaser, but I guess we'll get closer to solving this mystery only when we watch the movie on the 5th of August. Well, now I can't wait to know more about the movie and how it made its way to my favorite, I have to underline that, favorite streaming platform, Netflix. So without further ado, let's hear the entire story about how it made it all the way to Netflix from the woman herself, Ms. Monica Shergill, Vice President Content for Netflix 8 India. Ladies and gentlemen, huge round of applause. Hi, Neha. Lovely to see you. Hi, Monica. How are you doing this morning?
Very well.
You look absolutely wonderful, I have to say, and many congratulations. Getting closer and closer to the trailer launch. There's so much we want to know about Netflix. This is something that we all talk about. I just mentioned it's my favorite streaming platform, as it is for everyone else. But today we're talking about Netflix and Darlings. So I just want to know that what's the one thing that excited you the most about Darlings when you heard about it and you were like, yes, this is the reason. One amongst the many reasons, of course.
I think there isn't one reason. There are just so many reasons. Very rarely do you come across a film that makes you feel, makes you think, takes you on a ride. You enjoy and hang on to every word that every character in the film says, and you're just so hooked to the plot that you just can't take your eyes off. I think Darlings is that and so much more, and I'm not just saying it. I am so confident that every single person out there is going to absolutely love Darlings. It's deliciously funny, it's wickedly dark, and it's such an important story to tell. I think what attracted me most, that it's such an important, urgent, and absolutely entertaining story that you can find. It's a gem, it's a true gem. I think Jasmeet has written a fabulous script. She's such an incredible new voice. And for Gaurav as producer to really find this gem, for Alia to back it and also produce and act in it, for the wonderful Shefali and Vijay to be on it, and Roshan. I don't know, what's not to love, really. Let's just say it's Darlings all the way.
I totally agree. We're going to see the trailer, and I may come back to it because it's underlined somewhere in my head about what you said, that it's got a really important message and a voice. Maybe we can pick it up from there, but what you said was the entire package is great. And, of course, there's Red Chillies, which is, everybody knows about Red Chillies, giant. And then we've got the lovely Eternal Sunshine. Again, we've got big players and coming in. The Alia Bhatt is coming on as a producer. So what was your association with Red Chillies and Eternal Sunshine like? What was it like working with them?
Actually, Red Chillies is, has been one of our first partners in the country. It's a very, very close relationship that Netflix and Red Chillies share. And, for them to bring us the film, it was just such a perfect fit. I think the way we look at it, between Red Chillies as, a big studio, Eternal Sunshine as such a meaningful new studio backed by Alia, and for Netflix as a streaming platform which always wants to tell the best stories. I feel it's the right combination. It's a great combination. It's been a wonderful journey, all of us together, really. I'm really feeling so excited. I'm getting goose flesh thinking it's finally the time to drop the trailer to share with all of you. And in, I think about 10 days, we'll have the film coming out. And I'm just so eager for everyone to see it. And like I said before, I'm just sure everyone will love it.
That's so great. She said 10 days.
Many times I said.
Yes, and you know what? If we were on the subject of numbers, in 10 days is when the film is going to come out. In about 10 days, are we right? And in less than 10 minutes, you're going to be watching the trailer. So who's not ready? Good
You meant
answer. Good answer. I did not want any show of hands on that one. I am so excited about this one. But, you know, we were talking about Red Chillies. We're talking about Eternal Sunshine. Next up, to know more about the film, we'd like to call on stage Mr. Venki Mysore, CEO, Red Chillies Entertainment. Please put your hands together.
Well, good morning, everyone. And Neha, thank you. You always do a terrific job.
Thank you very much,
And
Venki.
Monica, great to share the stage with you. But, you know, I just want to, on behalf of Mr. Khan, Gauri Khan, and all of us at Red Chillies, sort of express our excitement about this morning in particular, of being here and having been part of the project and been a big part of the partnership. You know, a few years ago, I mean, it's been like 10, 11 years that I've been working with Red Chillies and with Mr. Khan. And the one line passion and the vision that we could pick up on from him was about telling special stories. And he says we shouldn't hold ourselves back when we tell stories and the way we want to tell it. And therefore, that was the one line mandate that came through. And so we were trying to figure out in terms of how we organize ourselves to do that. And the first part of it, obviously, is all the moving parts of what happens behind the scenes. And many of you would be aware, and some of you may not, about how hard the people behind the scenes work in terms of putting the whole organization together to bring this all together. But I think the underlying and the common theme there was about partnerships. And Monica alluded to that. So Netflix has been a tremendous partner for us from the very beginning, and on this project.
We've absolutely loved it, Venki.
Thank you, and same here, the same sentiments, and it was great to partner with Eternal Sunshine. Of course, Alia wearing a different hat in that context. We've done some amazing work with her before. I mean, she's one of the superstars of this generation. There's no question about it. So it's been a great pleasure for us to be able to do that. Last but not least, I want to say, just congratulate Gaurav Verma and his team for pulling this all together. They've worked really, really hard. And now I think it's for all of you to judge and for the audiences to judge. So just delighted to be part of it. Thank you, Neha.
Thank you, Venki. Thank you, Monica. We're not going to exit stage right now. We're going to build it up. Guys, did I say 10 minutes? You know what? We love being ahead of time. It's here. Are we ready to watch the trailer? I am so excited that I'm going to exit sideways. Well, this one's going to be tough. But ladies and gentlemen, presenting the most and the much-awaited trailer of Darlings. Wasn't that amazing, guys? We loved it. We loved it. And what a kick-ass trailer. I'm allowed to say kick-ass. I just love that word. Yeah, I wonder why, though. The trailer really looks kick-ass. And without further ado, I'd like to call on stage one of the producers today, Mr. Gaurav Verma, producer and COO at Red Chillies Entertainment. Please put your hands together for Gaurav.
Thank you, Neha. Good to be here. Hi, everyone.
Many congratulations on this. And I know that, you know, we're going to have a long conversation about the film, about your association with Netflix, with Eternal Sunshine. But now that we're on the subject of Eternal Sunshine, is there someone very special you'd like to call on stage?
Yeah, of course. So when we started this journey, I think probably a little under 3 years back, sometime in November of 2019, we narrated the film to her. And she loved it. I mean, loved it to the extent that not just she wanted to act on it, but wanted to take the plunge as a producer. So without any further delay, let me invite my partner producer, someone who has a fabulous creative eye for, we have seen this journey that how sharp she is on creative, and actor, co-producer, Alia Bhatt on stage.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for producer and actor, Alia Bhatt.
Hello everyone. Thank you so much for being here today. आज मैं बहुत excited हूँ, बहुत nervous हूँ, पर क्योंकि I'm not only here as an actor. I'm here as a producer. And I have to thank Gaurav and Red Chillies for being so supportive of this idea and actually pushing me to do this along with you as a producer. So thank you so much.
Pleasure is all ours.
Eternal Sunshine Productions है मेरे production house का नाम. Boutique production house है. It's still very cute and small. But the symbolism is sunshine. So मैं आज आपके लिए sun बनकर आई हूँ.
और shine तो आप हमेशा ही करती हैं.
I hope.
Yes.
But literally I have come dressed like the sun for you. I've taken over.
No, 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 as you should. I promise you, between you and me, they rather listen to you than me. So it's totally fine. No, but you know, Alia, this is great. We have tons of conversations to make over here. We want to know more about the film, the fact that you're a first-time producer, and to many, many more. But most importantly, this film wouldn't have been possible without a really important person. And I'm going to let you do the honors to invite her on stage.
Yes. So, this is Jasmeet K. Reen's first film as a director. And I really want you all to give her a lot of love and the hugest round of applause, because without Jasmeet, none of this would have been possible. Eternal Sunshine may not have happened in the year of 2022 if it wasn't for Jasmeet. So without further ado, I want to bring on our darling director, जिसको मैं director साहब बुलाती हूँ और वो मुझे producer साहब बुलाती है. But director साहब, Jasmeet, please come on stage, and please guys give her a big round of applause.
You heard it from Alia Bhatt herself, Jasmeet K. Reen, co-writer and director of Darlings. Many congratulations, Jasmeet. How are you feeling?
Nervous, excited. It's my first film, so it's very, very special. I want to thank Eternal Sunshine and Red Chillies for giving me the freedom to make this film the way I wanted to, and giving me a fantastic cast and crew to be able to collaborate with. So thank you, and we've all made this with a lot of love. Hopefully you will enjoy it.
Well, there's only going to be love and more love and more love pouring in, because there's only talent and more talent and more talent that keeps pouring in on stage today. Yes, I have no words for this one, but powerhouse performer. I know I'm stating the most well-earned cliche in the business, but she's all that and much more, guys. Put your hands together for the one and only Shefali Shah. Woo! Yay! Look at her! Welcome, Shefali. You look wonderful, as does everyone else. How are you feeling to be on stage today for Darlings?
First and foremost, hello, darlings. I'm so happy to be here to share stage with such amazing people. And Jasmeet, Alia, Gaurav, everyone, Netflix, Monica. I mean, this would not have been possible without anyone, and who's going to come and join us soon. So I really hope you all feel as much love for Darlings as we did, and we do for it. And thank you for being here. And yeah.
Absolutely. And yes, she cued me into calling our next favorite star. Find a great film and put him in it. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Vijay Varma. Woo! True blue actor. True blue. Look at this guy. Absolutely dashing today for many reasons. And I'm hoping that the most important reason is Darlings. How do you feel about being on stage today for such a wonderful film?
I feel very good about this, but at the same time, I'm very, very nervous and partly shivering inside these layers.
Why? Why are you shivering inside so many layers?
I think I have like a fear of public talking.
Okay, so I don't
We
know.
can't get rid of the public.
Now if I say something, I sound wrong. If I don't say anything, I sound wrong. So would
नहीं, तुम
should I
करो
give you a
अपना
hug? Will that be right? Or मैं करूँ अपना? ठीक है, मैं करती हूँ अपना. But बातें तो करनी पड़ेंगी.
Yes,
So
I'm
you ready?
ready for that.
Yeah, at some point. But before we get down to the talking, I'd like to call back Monica, Shergill, and Venki on stage, please, before we start having a conversation about this wonderful film. Monica, before we let you sit, guys, this may be a really wonderful time for a photo op. Sorry, if we can come together for a photo opportunity.
बाद में ना चेयर वेयर निकाल
ठीक
के
है,
फोटो
ठीक है।
फोटो करके हाँ
जैसे प्रोड्यूसर चाहे